Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Welcome to our English forum organized by University of Malaysia, Kelantan. We are grateful to be here today to clarify the important topic about Malaysian culture heritage of Wayang Kulit. Before we start, I would like to introduce our dedicated panel today. First panel is Miss Nur Safura binti Slamat Elias Samad, and second panel is Miss Hafiza binti Osman. After we introduce our panel, I will ask Miss Safura about a little bit of traditional theatre and background of Wayang Kulit.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fatiha. So I will story that the traditional theatre has various elements such as drama, dance, singing, song, conflict, and comedy, in which all these elements are intermingled with each other in one performance. Really, traditional theatre like Bangsawan, Mahyung, Kulit Kepang, and Wayang Kulit are easily accepted by the community because they have specific characteristics. Among those features is the way it is presented orally and directly to the audience. It also always goes through a process of improvisation that is done from time to time to make the storyline more interesting and effective for the audience. So, the Wayang Kulit is a form of traditional theatre performance that uses the principle of light and shadow. The shadows of the skins consist of various mythological characters and illusions surrounded by puppets. The Wayang Kulit performance are often accompanied by a band of percussion or gamelan music, and also with instruments like flutes or stringed instruments like fiddles. There are four types of Wayang Kulit, namely Wayang Kelantan or Wayang Siam, Wayang Melayu, Wayang Purwa, and Wayang Gedet. Each type of Wayang Kulit reflect the influences of society and also the culture that has influenced the society. Basically, all types of Wayang Kulit that are found in Peninsular Malaysia have influences from Java or Patani, but in the development of all these influences have undergone change and adjustment according to the acceptance and context of the local community.
Thank you, Miss Safura, for your explanation.
You're welcome.
Just now we have heard Miss Safura about background and traditional theatre. So I would like to ask Miss Hafiza about the detailed type of Wayang Kulit.
Okay. Thank you for Miss Fatiha. So Miss, I want more elaborate about the type of Wayang Kulit in Malaysia. Like Miss Safura said, they have four types Wayang Kulit, like Wayang Kulit Siam or Wayang Kulit Kelantan, Wayang Kulit Melayu, Wayang Kulit Purwa, and Wayang Kulit Gedet. So first, Wayang Kulit Siam, or also called Kelantan puppets. It is widely spread in states such as Kelantan, Kedah, Terengganu, and Pahang. It is called Wayang Siam because it is said to come from Patani, which is called Siam. The states are also characteristic of Siam culture in terms of their carving Usually, these states hold an arrow, a sword of long match, and it is different from other states. On its head is also worn with a crown in the shape of a pagoda or a temple that tapers upwards. Wearing a striped shirt like wearing long pants is also depicted as wearing shoes and laying on a dragon's neck as his vehicle. So next is Malay Wayang, or also called Javanese Wayang, was widely played among the people of the place once upon a time because it became an absolute right and was under the auspice of the Malay king. This Wayang tradition used essence Wayang puppets but acts out Panji stories, and some stories from Pendawa story are also played. The use of musical instrument is simple, namely two large gongs, among 6 kanams, 2 drums, and a fiddle and a pair of cassis. It is played a lot in Kelantan and is called Wayang Malay because it uses the Malay language with a Kelantan Patani accent. It takes a long time a bit because the explanation very long.
It's okay.
So yeah. The next is Wayang Purwa, which is the oldest and original wayang kulit brought from the land of Java. According to the essence wayang theory, it can be said to be an essence shadow because the Javanese term itself does not have the phoneme B. All B phoneme are used W to get the intended sound. This essence wayang creation is considered an original Javanese creation because if you want to say that it comes from India, the statement is wrong because India does not have wayang kulit. All the literary story and belief in these deities have been brought by Hindus from the Java land when they want to spread the Hindu religion. The story and belief in this deity is from the essence of the great book, the Ramayana and Mahabharata. This is important because from this book, Ramayana and Mahabharata, we know where the wayang kulit is from. So from Hindus, and the book is Mahabharata and Ramayana. And apart from Johor and Selangor, this wayang can also be found in state of Kelantan, but as a result, it changed in the east of the Malay accent to the Kelantan Patani accent. The early wayang in Kelantan is better known as Malay wayang kulit. It differs from the aspect of the shape of the state, musical instrument, weapons, and the clothes found on the head of the state. And then last but not least, tired a little bit.
It's fine.
Wayang Kulit is different from other puppet because it's used less 3 dimensions puppets. Characters carved from woods and looking forward are not like other shadow puppets and are carved in profile and can only be seen from 2 dimensions. This wayang gathered from the Sultan's Island and is called Nang Talun by Thai people, found in state of Kedah, which is played by Malay using both Malay and Thai language. Most Siam stories are from oral literature and folk literature are increasingly widely used. In Indonesia, there are several types of puppet and use 3-dimensional figure like this, namely puppet, Beryl Seal, Golek puppets, Godek puppets, Wong puppet, and Independence puppet. So that's all, and I hope it's clear to understand the difference of the 4 languages. Yeah. So thank you.
Okay, so interesting, Miss Hafiza. Okay, I want to ask Miss Safura, why do you think the wayang kulit is still important to younger generation?
Wayang kulit is important to younger generation because culture heritage and natural history of a nation has a very high value and is unique.
Yes.
So it is an identity that can be introduced to the world. Cultural heritage affirms our identity as a people because it creates a comprehensive framework for the preservation of cultural heritage, including cultural sites, old buildings, monuments, shrines, and landmarks that have cultural significance and historical value. Culture and its heritage reflect and shape value, belief, and aspiration, thereby defining a pupil's national identity. It is important to preserve our cultural heritage because it keeps our integrity as a people. The importance of intangible cultural heritage is not the cultural manifestation itself, but rather the weight of knowledge and skills that is transmitted through it from one generation to the next. The social and economic value of this transmission of knowledge is relevant for minority groups and for mainstream social group within a state, and it as important for developing state as for developed ones.
Okay, thank you, Miss Safura, for your explain. So, Miss Hafiza, how to cultivate the interest of younger generation to pursue this wayang kulit, and what the measure that can be taken? Can you explain, Miss Hafiza?
Okay. So how can we cultivate the interest of the younger generation? Okay. So cultural preservation simply means the act of maintaining essence culture wherever it of large nation or small indigenous tribes. It can be done by researching and studying language, restoring historic artifacts found that are significant to its culture or heritage, and encouraging the preservation and use of language or ritual symbolic to them. Although it seems like the most obvious thing to do, this doesn't happen enough to the lack of awareness, causing not only culture but also tradition and language to eventually cease to exist. So when we keep doing some researching from the oldest generation, the oldest traditional, of course we all can fall in love with the researching. And for the young generation, like we say, the soft heart, right?
Yeah.
Soft heart. Of course, easy to adopt the researching and the story about the tradition and culture. So I think keep doing is can cultivate the interest of the younger generation.
Oh, very nice. So I will ask you the next question, Miss Safura and Miss Hafiza. Okay, Miss Safura, can you explain? Yeah. Miss Safura, can you explain us about impact of wayang kulit to generation to economy?
Okay, thank you. So I will explain what it is wayang kulit impact of economy. So wayang kulit, it can inject new money into the economy, boosting businesses and tax revenue, and creates new jobs, businesses, events, and attractions, thus helping revive the local economy, and it also supports small businesses and enable them to expand. Wayang Kulit promotes the active preservation and protection of important local resources and building vital relationship among and with the local communities. Wayang Kulit also can help encourage the development and maintenance of new or existing community amenities.
Okay. That's right, because with culture, economy. I
Yes.
agree that.
I also agree. Thank you, Miss Afra. How about Miss Hafiza? Can you explain to us about impact of Wayang Kulit to tourists?
Okay, so cultural tourism is one of the largest and fastest growing global tourism market. Culture and creative industries are increasingly being used to promote destination and enhance their competitiveness and attractiveness. Many locations are now actively developing their tangible and intangible cultural assets as means of developing comparative advantage in an increasing competitive tourism marketplace, and to create local distinctiveness in the face of globalization. So the impact of culture on tourism as means the growing relationship between tourism and culture, and the way in which they have together become major driver of the destination attractiveness and competitiveness. So I think tourism and economy is like best friends. So
Yes.
when the tourism is increasing up, of course the economy will boost
Yeah.
the money.
Yeah, I agree.
It's
Yes.
related.
Related, yes.
Yes.
That's right. So I think that enough.
Thank you, Miss Hafiza.
Okay, let's go.
So, Miss Afra and Miss Hafiza, what do you wish that this Wayang Kulit will be practiced by future generation?
So I wish that many traditional societies storytelling show are a vehicle to impact moral and values to the audience, like younger generations. Many traditional storytelling show are synonyms with chants, songs, epics, and poetry. A musical orchestra normally accompanies the shows, like Wayang Kulit, a form of shadow puppet theater traditionally, integral to traditional Malaysian culture. The form is not merely a means of entertainment, but more importantly, represents values, norms, and beliefs.
So same to me. I hope that is Wayang Kulit is digitized into video form. Maybe it will help this Wayang Kulit continue to last for a long time. Like Miss Safra say to
Yes.
storytelling, like what orchestra, and so also is authenticity is fading, but it will make other generation continue to know about Wayang Kulit. So because with the video more longer than using the book, because easy to watch, easy to so I hope that my opinion and Miss Sapra's opinion will help the generation coming to know the what culture. Yeah.
So thank you. Okay.
So
Yes.
I want to ask you.
The conclusion of this forum is that the legacy of Wayang Kulit is very important to us.
Yep.
Yes.
Very important.
Okay. So, this Wayang Kulit can promote the traditional Malaysian arts among the younger generation. So it's really important, yeah. Okay. I would like to say thank you to you all for attending this forum. I hope this forum will give benefit to everyone. So thank you very much.